It's almost like I'm getting the vibe of like a Mr. or Mrs. Right, but not right now type of thing. I don't think they can be fully honest or truthful because they don't have much to give right now, but the bond and the connection is so strong here. I don't think they want to hurt anybody. They're just about themselves. Hey guys, I just wanted to share a quick message with you. I did launch my coloring book series, Who Said, on Amazon. They help to unwind, de-stress, promote relaxation. I do have a couple here to choose from. I do have one for heartache pain. I do have another one for the workplace career. So if you're looking for a gift for your friend or your coworker, perfect gifts. Under 10 bucks. There will be a link in the description box. There's a QR code at the end of this quick video. Thanks for watching. Emotional withdrawal and moving on. Recognition and reward and shadow. I feel like your person wants attention right now. They're like looking for attention. So they're withdrawing, yeah, their ego. They're in their ego. They're in their ego. Oh, all right, Gemini. So emotional withdrawal, moving on, recognition and reward, shadow and authority. I feel like your person is just emotionally withdrawn. They don't really have emotion to give. And I feel like they're kind of in their ego and wanting attention. They could be getting attention from other people, which is also kind of a factor shutting this down here. I don't know. Oh, Gemini. Let's see. What's going on with your person? Angel numbers. I'm seeing 8, 8 and 1, 1 for angel numbers. All right. Current energies, current situation for Gemini's person. What is going on? Keep in mind, Gemini, energies can be flip-flopped and reversed. It is a general reading. All right. See, this is a bummer. This is a real bummer that I'm seeing here with your person's energy. This is a very strong connection, and I feel like it's worth building on here, but your person has their wall up. They're blocked off. They're emotionally shut down. They could have wounds that are stopping them right now. Scorpionic energy showed up. King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They're just not stable right now. They're just not, they don't have the ability to have a stable new beginning. They're not planting seeds. They're not planting seeds. It's almost like I'm getting the vibe of like a Mr. or Mrs. Right, but not right now type of thing. Like it's a strong connection, but your person's not ready. They'd rather get attention from other people and have the temptation and juggle. Right? Juggle, go back and forth. Yeah, they're a little sneaky, shady, your person here, Gemini. Trust is difficult with this one. Trust is really difficult here. But they're happy. I feel like you kind of came to the clarity of the situation or to the truth of the matter here that this person, they're just shady. That I don't think they can be fully honest or truthful because they don't have much to give right now, but the bond and the connection is so strong here. Let's see. What's blocking? What interfered? Weren't on the same page. This person wasn't really being truthful and they were in their ego, literally repeating itself. I feel like this one's maybe kind of surface level here. They're in their ego and they're just shady. They're shady. I don't think they want to hurt anybody. They're just about themselves. They're not in a place to move things forward right now. See, this is that ego part. I also feel like they don't feel like they owe you an apology. Maybe they never said to you, like, I want this commitment, I want this connection, and gave you like that, like the wrong impression. Or they are a little sneaky. They are a player energy. I don't think you're talking right now either. I don't think there's communication going on here. Yeah, there was an ending. Yep, walking away, ending. This person's a player. Exactly. They're repeating itself. Somebody could have felt stuck or felt like their hands were tied. Like, you can't change this person, right? You can't change it. Can't change the outcome. There's nothing you can do. Your hands are tied. No matter how bad you want this or not, like, this person's just not willing to give. They're just not willing to give. How do they feel about you? See, the bond is strong. Oh, the bond is so strong, so strong. But they're selfish. They're not ready. They're a player. They are what they are, you know? Hold on, what is this? Burden. I mean, I hate to say it this way. They could feel like maybe you're a burden because they're trying to be single. They're trying to go out there and get theirs or do whatever, you know? They're just not ready to be in a commitment. They're not ready for that. So, yeah, I could see how that could become a burden from that person's point of view. But I do have reconciliation here, which is very interesting. So you're not talking. They want to do whatever they want to do. They want to, okay. So they don't want to lose you. They want to juggle you. They want you to stay single. They want you to stay single. They don't want you to date other people. They no. No. They want you to be theirs while they do whatever they want. I don't like that energy. That is not, It could be another air sign, or they're emotionally cut off. And then I have Aquarius and Leo energy, and I have fire. So air and fire. I feel like they are emotionally cut off, being cold, like, you know, distant like that with emotions. And they're also in their ego. They're also in that fire energy, and you're not going to change their mind right now. I feel like it's something like a family upbringing, something with their family upbringing, which is why they're like that. So it is. It's like a deep-rooted family trauma is what it seems like. So it's going to be very hard for this person to change their ways. It's almost like a programming with this person. Karma will either teach them being humbled somehow, getting hurt the way they hurt, you know, the karmic cycle, something like that. Or them saying, you know what, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of doing this game. I'm sick of being the player. I'm sick of getting hurt. I'm sick of hurting people. I want this long-term stability, even though I didn't have that like my whole life. That's that awakening. That's where they're going to need to change. But they love the attention, and they want your attention, but they ain't got much to give. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Gemini and this person. I don't even want to say your person. Gemini and this person. You're still going to be a loving, caring, nurturing energy to this person, but you're keeping your distance. You're keeping your distance. Some of you are just done. Some of you are like, no, I'm done. Cut it. Done. Some of you are going to kind of, you have an awareness. I feel like Gemini, like, you know when, like, when to back off or when this could end up hurting you. You're going to kind of just stay single for a little bit. You know it's toxic. You know it's a toxic cycle. You're in an awareness. But is your awareness telling you to completely shut it down, walk away, close it up, like block it off? No, because I feel like you do care about this person and you feel that strong bond. So you do hold back. I'm not saying you're running back to this person by any means, but it could be just kind of at a distance or an acquaintance type energy. But you know it's a toxic cycle. Like I feel like you've learned that type of lesson from this connection. So yeah, you're not going to give into it, I don't think. No. For most of you. Again, it's general. Some of you might. All right. Messages for Gemini. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. So loosen up. I don't feel like you guys usually take things seriously, but do something kind for someone without any expectation. Stop giving away your power right now. Right now. Stop giving away your power. So you could be giving power to this person a little bit. A little bit. What does this person want to say to you, Gemini? You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. I kind of feel like this is stuff you would say to them, to be honest. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I needed more time to heal, and you're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. Still kind of talking sometimes, but not letting them in that kind of way, you know? The acquaintance, friendship type energy. All right, let's get some numbers. Could be birthday, anniversary, number of days, weeks, months, years, an angel number, or an age. Place it where you see fit. We have, wow, okay, so 3, 5, 5, 7, 8. 3, 5, 5, 7, 8. So March, May, July, and August. 35, 75, 73, 83. Play around with the numbers. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Strong placements in their charts. Something could happen during that season, like Gemini season. Double Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Leo. So Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Leo. Could be any sign, any sign. It's a general reading. Letters could be first, middle, last name, initials. Could spell a name, could spell a word of significance. Place it where you see fit. WONQGAUPVMH. I have JDYF looking at me, JDYF. AWONQGUPVMH. All right. Gemini, that is what I have for you this week.